What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is Growing Up Hip Hop Season 6, Episode 26. So we start this episode off, we have TT and Sean still planning this wedding, child. And TT, I think they're really trying to build up this whole bridezilla thing, but I don't think she's really being a bridezilla. I think she's just bossy, and Sean lets her be bossy. Like, you know, it's like he wants to know about things for the wedding, but then he really doesn't want to know about things for the wedding. I think at the end of the day, Sean just don't want a wedding. Like, I think he would be perfectly happy going to the Justice of the Peace. Later on in the episode, we see them looking at venues, and she wants to get married by the beach, but she doesn't want to get married at the beach because she hates sand. But Sean wants to kind of, you know, get married. It sounds like he wants to get married on the beach, and so she does end up compromising. But it's just like this whole bridezilla thing that I really think they're trying to build up, but it ain't quite getting us there. Then we see her and her mom talking about who's gonna come to the wedding, and you know, TT was like, I mean, listen, I really don't care about Pep or Egypt coming. Like, I didn't invite them, and I don't care about them coming. But she wants Tyran to come, but Tyran isn't COVID tested, and her mother was like, no, he can't come. Like, that's it, that's all. He can't come. I'm not compromising. Boom. And I was like, I know that's right, mama. And that's how I felt. I already said that when that whole conversation happened the first time with Tyran. Like, I like Tyran, but like, you just can't be in every space. Like, I have family members that aren't COVID tested. Okay, well, we just can't be around each other. I see you on Zoom. I mean, it just is what it is. So then we see JoJo and Tanise, and they're having growing pains. They've got the 2 babies now. Tanise is back at work. She's taking care of the kids, and Joey is sick, and he's being what men are when they're sick, the little spoiled baby that he is. And you know, she's making tea for him and trying to help him, you know, feel better or whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still, he ain't happy. And he talks about how he's trying to have a triple date with Easy, his wife, and you know, Boogie's got a new little girl that he's dating. And he was like, you know, I want to set up like a triple date for all of us to, you know, hang out and, you know, just have some adult time. And she said, okay, I'm going to try, but I can't promise. And so I think that's what irritated him, because he was like, what do you mean try? What do you mean you can't promise? Later on in the episode, he does set up the triple date. You know, Eric and Aaliyah are there. They're learning how to do, what's it? That's not salsa dancing, but what's that? Y'all know what I'm talking about, the sexy Latin dance. Maybe it is salsa. Anyway, it's them. Boogie brings his new, you know, lady friend, and she looks pretty. She seems really nice. And then he's there, and Tanise ends up not coming, but she sends him a text saying, listen, I can't make it. And JoJo is like, I don't understand why she can't come. Like, I got childcare. Like, there's somebody there with little Joey. Like, why she not coming? So, of course, he's mad. And he's probably a little embarrassed, too, because his wife didn't show up. He set the whole damn thing up, and his wife didn't even show up. So, he, the next morning, we see them arguing. And she was like, listen, I was tired. Like, I was working. I had the baby. By the time I got home, I told the babysitter she could leave because it was so late. And I texted you and told you I couldn't make it. Like, I really tried, but I don't understand why you're mad. Like, why are you mad about this? Because I really did try. I just couldn't make it. I'm tired, you know. And he said, well, are you going through like postpartum or something? Because I don't want to go through that again. So I feel like that's maybe something she dealt with the first time with the first baby. And he was like, you know, I really don't want to go through that again, but tell me how I can help you. Like, what do I need to do to support you? So they sort of having some growing pains, you know. So then we see Boogie and Eric meet up with Egypt and Sam down to the studio. And basically they just chopping it up about what's going on, and they ask them about the wedding. You know, I mean, they talk about Sam, you know, and his charges and all that good stuff. So then they talk about the wedding. And we find out that Egypt wasn't invited, but that TT's mom has been reaching out to her because she wants her to come to the wedding. And Egypt was like, well, I know my mom wants us to talk and work things out, and I'm here when TT's ready to talk. Listen, y'all have talked. We have seen y'all talk on 2 separate occasions. At the end of last season, we thought y'all had worked this out. We thought y'all were in a better place. Y'all was going to work on y'all relationship. Y'all had champagne and y'all did cheers. So I don't know what happened. Did y'all like not talk after the camera stopped rolling? Whatever. But it seems like whatever was going on, they still are not in a good place. But I'm over it. At this point, I think TT over it and I'm over it too, okay? So then Boogie takes Egypt outside to talk to Egypt, because Boogie's like, listen, at the end of the day, y'all are blood. Like, y'all are family and y'all are blood, and y'all really need to work this out and figure it out. And then they get to talking about Sam and his charges, and maybe Sam gonna go to jail. And she was talking about how she wanted to be married and have kids by the time she was 27, but now that might not happen because, you know, he getting ready to go to jail. I'm like, I'm over it. I'm over this storyline. I'm over it. Okay. Later on in the episode, we see Sam, Egypt, Sequoia, and her mama meet down to the bowling alley, and here come Lazy Bone doing his scared straight bit, talking to Sam about him going to jail and how he got to get himself together because he got in some trouble and he need to fix it and he need to straighten up, and the first thing he need to do is stop drinking, because when you drink it impairs your thoughts. And I know, because I wasted so much money that I had to spend taking care of shit that I did when I was drunk, hitting people with bottles and all of that. And I'm just trying to save him. And I'm like, but where did you come from? Like, who sent for Lazy Bone? He don't even have no kids on the show. This is growing up hip hop. Where you churn, Lazy Bone? Like, they need to be a part of this storyline. How you just gonna be popping up, talking to Sam, giving him the scared straight bit in the corner, telling him he need to get it together and stop drinking and he need to do right, and he's screwing up his life? Where your churn? I know you got some. Like, how you just... Then Sequoia mom talking to Egypt, talking about, so, ooh, that's a lot of time. That's a lot of trouble. Oh, my goodness. Ooh, that's dangerous. Ooh, that's... Child. So, anyway, that's pretty much how that went down. So, then the last thing we see is Brianna. She was on her live, and the police came busting through her door and... threw her down, arrested her. Her son was there, and she said that she was wrongfully arrested. The police just came in out of nowhere, and everything, you know, it happened while she was actually on a live on Instagram. So I guess that's how the episode ended. So I guess we're gonna get more information next week. When she says wrongly arrested, I mean, were they supposed to be knocking on somebody else's door? Like, what had happened? Anyway, we'll figure it out. I guess that's all we gotta know for next week. I'll talk to y'all later. Well, this week. Peace.